The bar chart is about app features, usage, frequency, distribution. As you can see, the highest amount comes from messaging, which is 30%. The second place comes to social media, which is account for 25%. On the other hand, online shopping only account for 10%. News reading is 15%. Video streaming is 20%. Overall, it's about app features, usage, frequency, distribution.
The image shows important information of app features, usage, frequency, distribution. The highest number can be seen in messaging, that is 30%, while the second highest can be seen in social media, that is 25. Third highest in video streaming, that accounts for 20%, while the lowest number can be seen in online shopping, that is 10%. Other factors such as news reading is also mentioned, that is 15%. To conclude, the image shows app feature usage frequency distribution.
This image is mainly about app features, usage, frequently distribution. Firstly, the highest value of this image is 30%, 25%, and 20%. Secondly, the lowest value of this image is 15%, 10%, and 5%. In addition, it gives information about online shopping, news reading, and video streaming. It is also about social media, messaging, and distribution. Lastly, it gives different type of color like pink, green, and white. I think it is enough. Thank you so much.
The pie chart gives us information about app features, usage, frequency distribution. First, we have online shopping that is about 10%. Then we have news reading about 15%. Moreover, we have video streaming about 20%, whereas social media is only about 25%. Lastly, we have messaging, which is about 30% only. So the highest viewership is on messaging, that is about 30, and the lowest one is on online shopping, about 10% only. To conclude, the pie chart gives us information about app features using frequency distribution.
This image gives the information about the circle pie chart of the app feature usage frequency distribution in the online shopping, news reading, video streaming, social media, and messaging. About 30% is messaging, online shopping is 10%, reading in the 15%, and 20% is video streaming. In the green color, light green color, blue color, and the baby pink color, there must have been a popular debate about the information given in the image, whether it is true or false. However, the information is given appears to be true. And from this image, we can see that the app feature usage in the frequency distribution in the social media 25% in the circle.
This given photo gives information about the app features, usage, frequency, distribution. First of all, I can notice that the highest for the messaging, and after that there is for the social media it's showing 25%, and for the video streaming it's showing 20%, whereas for the news reading 15%, and for the online shopping it's 10%. So I can notice that for the highest, that is for the messaging, and for the lowest it's for the online shopping. So there are lots of differences and variations between all of these structures of social media.
The given pie chart gives information on app features, usage frequency distribution across different apps, including messaging, social media, video streaming, news reading, and online shopping. It is evident from the picture that messaging is the largest used app, which accounts for 30% of the usage. This is followed by social media, which accounts for 25% of the total usage. On the other hand, video streaming and news reading account for 20% and 15% respectively. However, online shopping is the least used app feature with only 10% usage among the users.
The image provided is a pie graph that gives information about app features, usage, frequency, distribution. App features such as online shopping, news reading, video streaming, social media, and messaging. From the image, messaging has the highest percentage of 30%, while the lowest one is from online shopping with only 10%. Also, social media has 25%. Overall, this image gives important information about app features, usage, frequency, distribution.
This image provide is a pie chart that gives the information about app features, uses, frequency distribution. The highest ranking is message 30%, and the lowest is online shopping, that is 10%. It is evident that the middle one is social media, and the second last one is 15% news reading. Another interesting point is that app feature uses frequency in the middle, that is 20 video streaming. And overall this image illustrates the highest ranking with message 30% and lowest is online shopping with 10%.
The given pie chart describes about 8 features uses frequency distribution. We can clearly see that there are various type of F features and they are denoted by different colors. The highest is in messaging which is about 30% while the lowest is in online shopping which is about 10%. Likewise, on social media it is about 25% while on news reading it is about 15%. Increasing and decreasing trend is in this given chart. To sum up, this pie chart effectively summarizes about F features uses frequency distribution through different F features.
The pie chart provides information about app feature usage frequency distribution. There is a larger section which is representing to the messaging and it is close to the 30%. There is a smaller section which is representing to the online shopping and it is 10%. Some other elements are there like news reading is green color is representing to the news reading and it is 15%. Video streaming is 20%. Social media is representing to the blue color and it is 25%. In conclusion, the pie chart indicates that the app future uses frequency distribution.
The following pie chart is about usage frequency of app features. In the pie chart, we can clearly see that the most amount of usage is for messaging, which is 30%, and lowest is for online shopping, which is 10%. After messaging, it is followed by social media, which is 25%, then video streaming, which is 20%, and news reading, which is 25%. In conclusion, we can say that this pie chart is very informative.
The image shown above is a pie chart talking about the app features, usage, frequency distribution. So from this diagram, we see that messaging has the highest usage, which makes up around 30%, and it is being followed by social media, which makes up around 25%, and then video streaming, making up around 20%. The least app usage is in online shopping, which makes up around 10%. So to sum up, this diagram talks about the usage of different apps and its frequency distribution.
This pie graph gives information about a future use frequently distributions. There are many elements in this pie graph. From this pie graph, I can say that the highest value is the 30%, which is indicated by messaging department. If we talked about the second highest value is the 25%, which is indicated by social media. If we talked about the lowest value is about online shopping and news reading. In conclusion, this pie graph is very informative and knowledgeable.
App feature uses frequency distribution was the main topic of the pie graph. Messaging and social media was the left side of the image. News reading and the video streaming was the left right side of the image. 30% and 25% was also mentioned. Online shopping and 10% was also highlighted. Messaging and 30% was the highest element. Social media and 25% was the lowest element. Additionally, the blue color and white color was also mentioned. To conclude, this picture gives the information about features.